it's Di, and these are my January empties. And yes, all of these bags are pretty much full. I'm going to try to go through these as quickly as possible, but here's the deal. Here's why there's so many, like, ridiculous amount of empties this month. I have my regular empties of the things that I used up this month, bath and body things, face things, and all that sort of thing. But then I also went through my makeup collection, my makeup vanity area. I tried to weed out all the things that were expired, things that were almost already used up, things that I was not planning on ever using, and things like that to clear out my makeup collection area or clear out my vanity to make room for new purchases, and also just got all those things that are basically just clutter if you're not planning on using them or if they're not good anymore out of the way. So that is why I have 3 bags of ridiculous stuff. I got into it. I was just going to do a tiny bag of stuff, and then I got into it and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to start going through and just really trying to pare down what I'm seriously not going to use and what just needs to go. So I do have some more things to clear out, and some more things like some MAC things that I'm kind of on the fence about whether they should go and that sort of thing. But this is what I cleared out so far. So I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as possible so it's not a super long video. So first of all, by Organics, I used up a shampoo and conditioner this month. I used up the little sizes, and I did replenish those. I have those in my shower right now. I also used up this Christmas cookie. I smelled delicious in the month of December and the beginning of January thanks to one of my friends. It was a gift from her. I also used up one of these dual moisturizer treatments, and that's what I use at night by Up & Up brand. Also Up & Up brand smoothing shave gel, and I use one of those pretty much every single month. I also used up this Neutrogena Naturals Purifying Pore Scrub. This is going to be a long video if I can't talk. And I did replenish this and buy another one. I do think I'm going to be buying CB Beauty products, ordering some off of Amazon because they work really well for my face. And with the cold, my face has just been going bonkers. So also along those lines, I used up my Body Shop Tea Tree Blemish Fade Night Lotion. I'm definitely going to be ordering some more of this. I just finished this up a few days ago, and it really seems to kind of help my face. So I need to order some more of that. I also used one of these Refresh Optive Drops. I really highly recommend those. And then I got down into the things. These are all the mascaras that I'm clearing out. Things that need to go. There's this Organic Wear by Physicians Formula. I would not recommend that. I did not like it at all. Lancome and They're Real by Benefit. I like They're Real, but I prefer their other Bad Gal Lash to that one. And the Organic Wear, it was just not a great formula. That's why I didn't like that one. This Lancome one, they were really expensive, and I didn't think that they were worth the money. All this stuff is wet. That's why I'm like holding it out. Something leaked all over it. Last Blast Fusion by CoverGirl I really like, and I will definitely be repurchasing that one. This was just a little Tarte sample that I got, Multi-Eyes Primer. It was fine, but I don't know that I'm going to be purchasing it because it didn't do anything super special. Almay One Coat Triple Effect Mascara. I just kind of picked this up randomly. It was fine, but it didn't do anything exceptionally good. I think there's a lot other mascaras out there from drugstore brands that work better. And then my favorite drugstore mascara, which I've already replenished, is this Boots No. 7 Lash Adapt. And I have already replenished that. I really, really love this, and I think it works great. I also used up this Sechi Vite. I ordered another one of these. This has all kinds of like gloop and stuff in there, and it's gotten all thick. So I didn't order another one. I picked up one at Target. So that's everything that was kind of in my more regular empties that I used up, and also had all the mascaras that I cleared out from my makeup vanity and that one. So then on to some of the makeup that I cleared out. Now a lot of this is just stuff that is either older and just really needed to go, or stuff that I wasn't going to use and that sort of thing. So first of all, I have this Too Faced Romantic palette, and I really love this palette. This is actually why I started liking Too Faced so much. You can see it's pretty much used up. I had this for a really long time, and I haven't used it in a really long time. I bought this before I had kids, and my older daughter's 3.5, so this needs to go. Next, I have this Smashbox Classified palette, and I really love this one. I dropped this on a hotel floor, and the top broke off, and ever since then I didn't really use it that much, but this was actually the second one that I have, and I'm sad that they discontinued this because it was a really great palette. But I don't really use it anymore, and I've had it for a while. In fact, I cannot remember when I purchased it, so it needs to go. I'm also getting rid of this Wet n Wild Glassy Gloss. I got this just to try out when our family from England was here. I was not a big fan of this, and the thing that I realized when I was going through my makeup vanity is I don't really like applicators that squeeze out like this, so I'm going to attempt to not really buy any more like that because I prefer lip glosses that have a wand, and especially a doe foot applicator, and I don't like the squeeze out ones, is what I learned about myself when I cleared out my vanities. So I'm going to try to remember to not purchase any more like that. Also, these e.l.f. shadows I got in some sort of set, I think a collection like last Christmas or something like that. My daughters use the brushes, but I'm not going to use this, and they don't need these, so those are going to go. This little Sephora eyeshadow, I got it in a kit. It needs to go. I also have some NARS shadow. Now, this is Ashes to Ashes. I don't believe that this one is still available, but this one is Barbuda, and I'm going to definitely try to find colors that are very close to these because I did really like these. I just have had them for a very long time, and I haven't worn those. Also going is Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink Blush NYX palette, which is very crumbly, and this Wet n Wild palette, just was not a big fan of these. I think that whenever you use the more expensive brands, it gets hard to go back to a product like these unless it's just a really, really good product. And these were all just kind of so-so for me. Then I also have this little NARS Pro Prime. I have a bigger one of these, so not only do I not need this one, but this one's older and it's going bad, so I don't need to use that one. I think it's pretty much already gone too. I also have these Too Faced little shadows that came in some sort of Too Faced set that I got along the way. I cannot even remember what these came with, but I don't use them, so they just need to go. This is like my massive lip product clear out here. So a lot of these, I did use up a lot of them, but let's go through them pretty quickly. So I have these 3 Glamour glosses by Too Faced, and these are pretty much all gone. If you can see, they're pretty much just non-existent. And I bought all these at the same time, so they all need to go. They're all pretty old. There are 2 Peekaboos and 1 Tickle Me. Peekaboo is my all-time favorite color, and I am going to try to replenish that one. Hopefully they haven't discontinued it. It's been that long since I purchased these that I don't even know if they discontinued it. So I will definitely try to repurchase these if they're still available. I also cleared out a lot of these little squeezy tube things. This is a Bath & Body Works one. I have some little tiny Sephora ones in here. I just, I'm not into the squeezy tube thing. I just look at how unused these are. I don't like applying them. They're just not comfortable. These are Smashbox glosses, and they are old. I'm not really a fan of the formula of Smashbox glosses, so those are going to go and I'm not going to repurchase. This is a Smashbox lip palette again. Smashbox lip products, not my favorite, so I'm not going to repurchase anything by that. Also this Cargo bronzer, which is hardly used, and I just wasn't the biggest fan of that either, so I'm not going to repurchase. I'm not very big on the Cargo brand for some reason. I also am getting rid of this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and this is the one that has the Sin color built in. Now I actually love this one, and I have gone through a number of these. I will probably repurchase this at some point in the future, but I have so many eyeshadow primers over there, and I'm really not using them right now. I tend to pretty much wear those in the summer, I think, more than anything. But I would definitely purchase this in the future. I like both the regular one and this one. For me, Urban Decay's primer, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and NARS Pro Prime, they all work just as great as the other on me. So I like all of those, and I like the applicator on this one too. So this is something I would consider repurchasing in the future. Then I'm also getting rid of this Benefit Dallas. This is totally gone. I've had this forever. I don't even remember when I got this. So it needed to go, and there's basically nothing left in there anyways. I have a few more Benefit powders, and I do like these little powders. They're good little powders. Another Smashbox item. I don't know. I'm just not liking Smashbox right now. This is a little Dior sample. It's of the Incognito palette, and I'm actually thinking I might buy the bigger one of this. I did really like one specific shadow in there, so I don't know if it's worth buying a whole palette for one shadow. This is Stelia Kitten, and this is a color that I used a lot, but I think I'm more on Urban Decay shadows at this point, so I probably won't repurchase that right now. This is another Stelia black eyeliner, and it worked okay. It was fine. I just don't really prefer these pot eyeliners. Another, e.l.f. Lengthening Defining Mascara. No, not good. I also have this Bare Essentials brush. I have like a trillion of these little concealer brushes, so I can get rid of that one. I have a bunch of them that are still new in the package, actually. These are from Sephora a super long time ago. I'm almost embarrassed to admit how long ago they were from, but this brand is Bourjois, Bourjois. I used to love this brand. Sephora used to carry it, and now I think you can only buy it in drugstores overseas. I used to love this brand, but these are from when Sephora used to carry it, and it's been quite some time since Sephora used to carry it, like 4 years. So these need to go too. Another squeezy gloss, which I don't like. I'm not going to use. I don't like that effect. That's Too Faced Mirror Mirror. And then also this is a Christian Dior Skin Flash. This is like a radiance booster. It's almost like a little concealer. I did really like this, but I didn't really think it was worth the money. It just kind of clicks up and it goes on a little brush and you put it on. I think there's some other products out there that work a little bit better, like the Benefit What's Up. It's in like in a stick. I like that better, and also the Becca product that is kind of a shimmery product that you put on your cheeks. I like both of those better than this. This is just a Bare Minerals Rose Gloss, and I got this in some sort of set along the way, but I don't really ever use it, so that's gonna go. This is probably the weirdest thing that I'm getting rid of. Now, I just got this probably about maybe a few months to 6 months ago, so it's not that old. And I bought, they came in a 2-pack. And when I moved all of my makeup over here, it was always heat and air conditioned. It was never in super bad heat or direct sunlight or anything like that. We did a local move, so it was like literally it went from one house to the next. This did something funky, and I don't know what happened to it, but if you can see like the side of the cap like bubbled up, it's almost like this was exposed to extreme heat. And this one, the other one was fine. It came with a brown one and a purple one. It's like this like melted, and I don't know what in the world happened to this thing, but obviously I'm getting rid of it. This is the Smolder Eyes waterproof liner, and I don't have a clue what happened to this. I don't know what would have made it do it, because it was in a drawer with a lot of other things. All the other things are fine. Never should have been exposed to heat or sunlight. I don't know. I don't honestly know. But anyhow, that melted, so that one's gone. And I think that is everything. So those are my empties for the month of January, and I was glad to do a little bit of a clean out and just make some space and get some of these older products that were just taking up space that I wasn't going to use anymore, or they needed to go because they were older, out of the way. So I'm looking forward to doing a replenishment in February and probably in March, because I have a number of things that are really kind of borderline that I probably just need to toss a bunch of them and buy exact duplicates, because I do really like them, but they're like Dior glosses, so it's going to be quite a expensive investment month to do that. So this is what I'm getting rid of for now, and I'm going to be cleaning out the next few months as well. So those were my January empties. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.